So once you've subscribed to a custom bot, you'll be redirected to this page, let you know that your payment was successful. Once you fill out this form within 24 to 48 hours, your bot is going to get set up. It's fairly simple once you understand some basics here. So you put in your name, you put in your email that is going to be on file. Now, this is totally independent of signal following with the Easy Trading Bots dashboard. You are not going to be part of the Easy Trading Bots dashboard when you use a custom bot. It's completely different. You are your own master bot at this point. So you're going to provide your MT5 trading ID and your MT5 ID password and the broker that you're going to use. Okay, because the bot is going to need to log into this information to go. Now, there's no security issues here. Nobody can access your money. You have to access this from the broker side. This just gives the ability to have the bot handle your trades. So there's no deposits or withdrawals that can be done with this information. So once that's provided, then the bot can connect to your account. In regards to the bot settings, you have risk management. So do you want risk by balance or do you want risk by starting lot sizes? Now, we've discussed this in my free course in regards to risk by balance is compounding. As your balance grows, your starting lot sizes are going to grow. So you're going to compound as your balance grows. Fixed starting lots, if you want your bot to start with a 0.02 lot size, then irrespective of your balance, it's always going to start with this lot size. This is what the signal bots that you follow do for risk management for signal followers, because following a signal and having a master bot are kind of two different beasts in terms of what your strategy would be, because when hundreds of people are following a signal, you have to be a little bit more conservative. When you're running your own bot, there really is no minimum balance requirements because you can program the bot based on your balance and based on your risk tolerance. So here, true or false. So we'll just say we'll go by fixed starting lot sizes, right? So here we say risk management, if it's false, yes, it's false. Okay, so what do we want our fixed starting lot to be? Oh, I want my fixed starting lot to start with 0.02. So you select that. Here, we're not doing risk by balance, so we're saying not applicable. Maximum spread in points. Okay, this is important because the higher the spread, the more losses you can take. So I recommend that you do 5 pips, 50 points or less. So you could say, I don't want to take any trades if the spread is more than 1 pip. So then you would say 10 points. Okay, that would be really tight. You might miss out on a lot of trades, but if you get into a trade, you have a very small spread and your chance of getting into a win is greater. Now, I'll just show you quick by pulling up my account here. So let's say that you take a position where this arrow is, okay? And you say 50, it's 100 points, okay? Now look at the difference. So if you take a buy position, you are 100 points in loss the second you place that order. You have to move 100 points just to break even. If you make it, say, 20 points, you only have to move 20 points to break even because of the spread. That's essentially what the spread is. Okay, so let's just say we go with, whatever, 20 points. And again, every week you can submit an optimization request. Over the first month or two you're using the bot, or first few weeks, you can really pay attention to it and really optimize it to what you think is best for you and your strategy. Now, maximum number of total open orders. How many do you want to take? We've seen some baskets go 12 trades. Can your account handle that? If it can't, it wouldn't take an additional order because you wouldn't have the free margin to take an order. But let's just say your strategy is that you don't want to go more than 4 orders into a basket. Well, you could say 4 orders. I don't want to take more than 4 orders. The bot will never open more than 4 orders at that point. Or you could say, I don't want to go more than a 10 basket. We'll leave it at 10. and then allow sell positions. Do you want to take sells or do you only want to take buys? Well, no, I want to take sells and allow buy positions. Yes, I want to allow buy positions as well. And do you want to open, buy, and sell at the same time? Now, if you're familiar with my existing bots, you'll know that we do opposite trades. If you say no and the bot takes a sell position, if the indicators say that a buy position indication is met, it will not take it because there's a sell open and the bot is saying do not open, buy, and sell at the same time. You select this to yes, which I would recommend, is my personal opinion, and all my bots do this, is that I do want to take buys and sell positions. But again, that choice is up to your strategy, and this is where custom bots give people flexibility. One trade per candle. I always set mine to yes. This means that if you're trading on a 15-minute chart, and we'll go over here, and here's a 15-minute chart candle, right? And you can see here that my live bot right now is in 2 baskets and it's going down, and right here, it opened an order. Now, if this candle for 15 minutes goes into a 3rd basket area, it's not going to open that until this candle closes and the next candle opens. So for instance, here, let's say it took this order, way over here and whatever, and it got the 2nd order right here when this green candle opened, because it's not going to open more than 1 order per candle. So, and that's based on, the chart that you're trading on, right? So 1 per candle, yes. And I like to set that because if you get a candle that runs like crazy, you don't want to have 2, 3, 4 orders opening on you when, things get out of control. So it's just kind of a good thing to do there. But again, this is your choice. Use FIFO. So I put this in because custom bots will allow you to use any broker that you want. So if your broker does require first in, first out, you can go with it. Dealing with CoinX, I don't really use that. We'll let the bot handle that. So then take profit in points. So when it opens up an order, where do you want to take your profit? Do you want to take your profit at 100 points, 10 pips? If you go 7 baskets deep, once the 7 baskets wind up 100 points in profit, it's going to close the basket out. And again, you can optimize this over the weeks by changing this if you want to submit an optimization request. Enable stop losses, yes or no? I don't recommend stop losses in baskets unless you truly understand what value you're going to be deep, for how many lots you have open. You could set a stop loss and say, hey, when I'm $500 of my account currency in loss, I just want to close out and take a loss. Well, you could set this. Now you could set the bot to say, I only want to take buy positions. I only want to place a maximum of 1 order. We'll go back up here, right? And I don't want to take sells. And then I'm going to set my stop loss to say $100 loss, but I want to take, 500 points of gains, or 5,000 points, 500 pips, 5,000 points. You can alter your strategy, and then, you're going to open 1 order and you're either going to hit your stop loss or you take profit. This is up to you. For me, I don't do stop loss on value because the basket trading plays it. That's why our risk is the margin call, but this is up to you. In regards to basket trading, this is where the algo changes. Do you want to do by lot or by multiplier? And what this means is if you choose by lot, this means if you start with a 0.01 lot, then it's going to open 0.02, 0.03, 0.04. Now, I'm going to just pull up a little notepad here. So if you do a 0.01 starting lot, every lot is going to be plus 0.01. Okay, so your second lot is going to be 0.02, your third lot is going to be 0.03, and so on. If your starting lot is 0.04, then your next lot is 0.08, then your next was 0.12, then 0.16. So it adds your starting lot to every additional lot. And by lot, you can also do a multiplier. This is based on a trading lot of 1 times multiplier. If you want to do by lot of, say, 0.4, but you want to have, let's say you want to go with a 2 times lot, then what's going to happen here is you're going to add 8. You're going to start with a 0.04, but your second lot's going to go 8. So your second lot's going to go 8 plus 4, 12. And then you're going to go 12 plus 8. You're going to be 0.20. Then you're going to be 0.28. So that's how the multiplier, when you're trading by lot on the back, and these are just baskets. These are only the baskets. This isn't your starting lot. We've set the starting lot to be fixed at 0.02. Okay, so those are 2 different algos. Your starting lot is here, and your basket trading lot is down here. Now, if you go by multiplier, we go multiplier by 2, and you start with 0.04. Well, your second lot's going to be 4 times 2, it's 8. Then it's going to go 16. Then it's going to go 32. Then it's going to go 64. And then the basket level. This is the range that you want the next baskets to happen. Okay. So we can see here that my basket level for this one is 306 points. So it's around 300. Do you want to take a basket around there, or do you want to take a basket every 150 points, roughly speaking, depending on when candles open and close, or do you want to take one every 600 points? You know, again, this is up to your strategy. So you could say, well, I want to take one every 500 points. You know, and then the time frame that you want to trade baskets on, do you want this to happen on a 15-minute chart, or a 2-minute chart, or a 4-minute chart, or do you want to do it on the 1-hour chart? This is up to you. Indicator time frame. This is the indicator time frame for entry positions. Okay, so do you like to trade on the 6-minute chart, the 1-minute chart, you know, the 15-minute chart? So you can, your time frame for your next basket can be a different time frame than the time frame for getting into your entry positions with the indicator. And now indicator method, you know, do you want to use simple, exponential, smooth, linear, weighted? I don't go into too much detail, you know, about the indicators, because I do want to protect this, but they're very similar to the indicators we're looking now. This is just giving you the freedom to, you know, you can try on the, you know, the 15-minute and try simple. And then, you know, next week you could say, I want to try exponential for a week and see which one did better, watch the markets. Again, this is up to you. Now, trade days, you know, default is, you know, trade everything. When you're doing what we're doing with metals and currency, we don't trade on the weekends. But if you chose to trade a cryptocurrency, then maybe they trade on the weekends too. So you want to set this to yes, right? So you trade all days. Maybe you don't want to trade Fridays. Some people don't like to trade Fridays. So you just say, I don't want to take orders on Fridays. Just deal with what's open. Okay, we won't take orders Fridays. Then time restrictions. Do you want to say, have specific hours that you want it to trade? You know, some of the signal bots I have don't trade, you know, the first hour or the first few hours that the New York City market opens. And these hours are based on your broker hours. So with CoinEx, I think we're GMT +2 or +3, depending on daylight savings. So you have to select based on those hours. Like, you know, if the New York hour starts at 19 and you want to, you know, stop it at 19 because when New York starts, but then you want to open it back up at 20, you just want to be off for that first hour. That's how you would do that if that's the time frame or the time of your broker's server. And that's basically it. You know, some of the bots you might even just say no, you don't even need, you don't want to, you just want to trade all hours. And then if you have any additional comments here, you know, you can submit that. Let's see. I didn't really put anything in here, but let's just go ahead and put some stuff in here. Go ahead and hit submit. And then your info is sent successfully. And that's it. That's basically what you do with the form. Now, every week, they're publicly on the site, you'll see the bot optimization form. So it's pretty much the same form. The only difference is it's not asking for your password and your broker, because with your name and your email and your trading ID, we'll be able to find you to know which bot to update. And then these settings, again, you'll have to go through this and fill this out, and then we will update your bot with these new requests. And you can fill this in once per week to optimize your bot. And it's probably not something you're going to do every week, maybe for the first month or two, if you're testing things out and doing things. But that's basically all there is to the optimization and bot settings forms when you get set up.